Coach, we just want to start a few thoughts on tonight's match, and we'll take some questions from the group.
Yeah, I thought we played a nice, complete match. Crowd was great again. Energy was good. It's just been really fun to play at Matthew Knight Arena this year. You know, our team has just really excelled in it, in this setting, and just try to hold on to those moments because they're pretty special. And I can't remember the last time that we beat them in 3 at our place. Zach told me it was 2011, but I didn't know. So that's a rare thing for us to do. And I thought I didn't think we ever let up. I thought we just kept pushing, and we put a lot of pressure on them, and it was too much.
You came into the week really highlighting the serving, and you said that if you served the ball well, you were going to probably win this weekend. Can you just talk about the serving today and what you saw from your squad?
Yeah, I mean, last time we played them and Washington State that weekend, we really served very poor, probably the worst we served all year. And again, those are Washington is the number 1 offensive team in the conference, so that's a horrible combination. And I thought we did a much better job today, and I thought our misses were good misses, but I thought we just kind of put the ball where they didn't want us to put the ball, and it just made it hard for them to run the offense that they wanted to run, and we held them to 152 hitting percentage. I think that's fantastic.
You mentioned the 152 hitting. Can you just talk about what you guys did defensively, especially with Erin Grode, who came in hitting over 400. She had 238, and overall you guys defended really well.
Yeah, I thought both Brooke and Mimi did a good job blocking her, even though they only blocked a couple. I thought they set up a really good block that our defense was able to play around. But again, it really starts with her serve. It just doesn't. She didn't get a ton of clean looks from where the setter's right on the net, and we're right where she likes it in her sweet spot. I felt like setter was trying to force her a few more than normal. So then your vision isn't as good, and so I thought that made it difficult. But she's really dynamic. She's really good. So the fact we held her to 238, like that's a major win for us. So proud of our group.
Can you talk about the growth of Hannah through the last week after a little bit of a tough first match, having her back, and then obviously growing against Arizona State, but then dominating today?
Yeah, I think with Hannah, she was out for a couple weeks, and it's just finding that rhythm back with the team, and set choices, getting your feet under you, getting the nerves back out of the way of starting over again after an injury, seeing how you're feeling. And I thought you saw that at Arizona. Plus, Arizona's a good defensive team, so that's a tough combo. But I thought, she got through that, and, then by last Sunday, Arizona State, I thought she looked really good, better than she had before the injury. And then I think tonight was her best performance, even though she's had some really good ones. I thought tonight was extra special. So, when her rhythm is excellent, and her decision-making is as good as I've seen, and I think that just keeps the other side guessing so much. And she can move the ball around from all over the place. She's got a lot of confidence in her hitters. So you saw, everybody was involved, and I think from that makes us a really tough cover.
And then a player like Chiari hitting 1,000 today, obviously she was spectacular. Can you talk about her, Gloria, a little bit different roles this season, but what you've seen from them, especially today? Yeah,
I think Chiari, she hits the ball so fast. Her arm is so quick. She's so quick off the ground. But right now, Hannah and Elisa's doing a good job of this, and Hannah same. They're keeping her high. And so it's so fast, plus over the top of the block, that she's just got to make a bad swing in order not to get stopped. If she puts a good ball somewhere where they're not, it's down. They have a really hard time reacting, and that's against anybody we play. So you could just see that confidence growing. I thought Hannah went to her more today than she had in the past. And I'd like to see that, keep happening. And the growth for Chiari can just be expanding her range of where we can set her from, just to give her more opportunities. But it's really fun, and she brings such great energy. They're always momentum points. I feel like they're worth a couple every time she hits it. And then Gloria, I thought, had a fantastic night again. I thought a couple of the errors to her were unfair, where she couldn't really do much with them. But overall, I thought, she had really important, kills for us. And again, everybody wants to key on Mimi, and they want to key on Brooke, as they should. So whenever we can reverse that ball back to Gloria, I think that just really makes it tough. So, really proud of her and how she played.
You started the game off with a lot of great momentum, lots of high energy on the court. What's the importance of starting off a game like that, and how do you think starting the game off that strong set the tone for the rest of the match?
Yeah, I think especially when you're home, but really anywhere, again, I think we're a pretty good volleyball team. So you don't want to give anybody confidence. So I think when you start off and you make some errors or you let them get some points, it kind of tells them like, oh no, we can play. They're not whatever. So I think, for us, when you come out right away and say, like, this is how hard it's going to be for you to score a point every rally, that's going to wear you down. And that's what I mean by applying pressure with our server, with our defense, or what we're doing offensively, keep taking swings back at you. I think it just always makes you have to earn your point. And I feel like we didn't make too many errors today. We didn't give a ton of points away. I feel like we were pretty low error. So again, we're scoring well, but then we're also making you have to make a great play against us, and we did it from the start.
And then you mentioned you applied a lot of pressure offensively and then also defensively.
Yeah.
Going against another top 20 team, how important is it just to keep the defensive momentum up? I noticed in the second set there was a really scrappy match, and how do you go about just making sure the girls know to go for every ball and really sacrifice themselves?
Yeah, really been stressing for us to just, to stay present in the match fight. So it's just this point, right? This is the only point that matters. We're going to give everything we have on this point. And then once that was done, then we move to the next one. And I think our best matches have been when we really stay in that consistently. And so you see that. I mean, we go all out in a point like that one really crazy rally, like it's your last one. That looked like that was it for the season. And I think that's the habits that you want to start or that you want to have. And again, when that's happening, when they're not getting any easy points or any easy deflection for kills, like they start changing their swing, they start overthinking, and that's when their errors come from, or that's when it sets up our defense. So I think for us, again, it's a talented group. They trust each other a lot. Just play to the best of your ability every point, and good things are going to happen for us.